the car vlog. Oh, I said a while ago that the car vlog would be a regular thing, and I've tried to make it a regular thing, but at the same time, it's a bit weird sitting in the car doing nothing. Okay, first bit of exciting news. It's not massively exciting, but it'll do. Is I got more subscribers again. I'm up to 193, so the magic 200 is getting close. But I would point out that at the moment I'm doing so much work on other channels that I've not really done an awful lot on mine, whether it be vlogging or Transformers or whatever. I've just not done anything on my channel, which is a bit whatever. Started out to have a bit of fun, and I'm having a bit of fun. The other two channels are, and I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to have to sit and think this evening about it and just get this done. But we've got 5 awesome Transformers guys here, and we've got all the cool stuff here. All the cool stuff's going really well. Good feedback from Dave at all the cool stuff. This isn't just a big blog, sort of advert for it, but it's something that I do and it's in the vlogs, so there you go. But all the cool stuff started out really slowly, and then we got a couple of decent toys in that were fairly early, and like now we've got sort of Solar Storm grapples just about to hit 300. Most of the others are on the 200 mark. There's a couple that didn't really kick off, but they were toys that have been around before, or there's lots of other videos for them, so I kind of get why. But the Strafe one is on 645 and counting currently, which I'm very pleased about, which just goes to show that if you do get a toy that not every other bugger has come across, then you get dividends from it. 5 awesome Transformers guys won. I'm finding a bit of a struggle, to be fair, and I'm not dissing it in any way, so if you are a 5 awesome Transformers guy and you watch this, I'm not downing it in any way, but being the 7th out of a 7-day chat forum is proving to be tasking, and if not only for one reason. 6 people have to go before me and discuss that week's topic. So which means by the time number 7 comes around, pretty much everything that's wanted to be said has been said. However, I'm still managing to do exceptionally long 10 to 15 minute videos, just rambling, and everyone else does like 4 or 5 minutes and then turns the camera off, and I'm just like waffle, 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 waffle. But I was always waffle, 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 and I think when I got asked to be a Transformers guy, then they knew what they were getting. I don't think any of them really mind. I'm quite enjoying doing it nonetheless. I do think about it a lot during the week and what I want to do and how I'm going to approach it, and then normally I sit down and everything that I thought about completely goes out of my head, and I tend to do what just springs in at the time, but at the same time that's fine, it's not a problem. Last week's one was exceptionally sweary and very, very drunk, but I really enjoyed doing it, and when I watched the footage back the next day, it just wasn't that bad. It was quite close to the bone, but it wasn't that bad. But I think it's the 5th. I said in a video this morning it was the 2nd, but it's the 5th most viewed out of 85. So someone's liked it. Work's going really well. A little bit of a struggle for a time, and then I didn't complain, but I did mention a couple of things, and lots of stuff's changed, which is, change is good when you're new, and if something's not working, you can identify a problem, and that problem gets kind of sorted, or at least investigated, so you can go and talk about it, then quite frankly, what more can I ask for? That's absolutely spot on. Christmas presents wise, I've bought some I've kind of pilfered off other people because I couldn't think what to get them, and someone had already got them something, so that's more or less done. I've got the 23rd and the 24th off, so if I need to go and get extra bits I can do. I bought some really nice Transformers tracky bottoms from Hell on the Melon, which is cool, thank you very much. They're blue with Autobot logos all over them that just says Transformers in the movie logo all over them, which I love, really. That's what we're trying to. That's about it. I'm just really pleased that I've got to, I think it's over 18 and a half. I think it's 18,700 odd now and 193 subs. And I've not talked about subs for a little while, and I've not really thought about it because, as I said, I am doing other channels and other stuff. I'm happy floating with that, floating away as it is. I'm really looking forward to having some time off. I've got my first ever. I've never had time off at Christmas. If you think that I got my first proper job when I was 24, when I'd finished college and stuff. And then I went straight into retail, which meant that at Christmas you worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, and then when you came back off Christmas you worked even harder, because either people were buying presents for people, or you bought gift vouchers for people and stuff like that. And then when you came back after Christmas, you went in and wanted to spend your gift voucher, so it was just as busy in the last couple of days after Christmas as it was just before. Whereas now I've got the 23rd and the 24th off, because in the motor trade people don't tend to buy or do stuff like that at Christmas because it's expensive. It's always expensive. So that's really nice. Got 6 days off, and yeah, I'm quite appreciating that. I'm quite in the zone. Early mornings is hard work, because sometimes for 2 weeks I'd start at 6:45, and 2 weeks I start at 9:30. But I much prefer, while I prefer the 7:15s because they are just much better, the 9:30s means that for the last 2 hours of the day it can really drag something rotten. But I've kind of cracked one of the things I couldn't do. There was something that I was really struggling with, because every time I did it I got it wrong and it wasn't working, and then I did it right the other day for the first time, and I just feel it was a very good, very minor but very prominent for me victory in just the education side of things and learning how stuff goes, which is spot on. I'm going to look at a place to stay on the 23rd, probably in the evening, but they'll be getting out of Mum and Dad's, which is great. Mum and Dad is okay, but as I have documented once or twice, I don't feel myself there at all. I don't feel comfortable because there's always people around. I think that's why I came out here and did this. But yeah, I'm going to look at my own place, and it's not definite, and it's only a conversation with someone about a possibility, but conversations about possibilities they're the ones that turn into facts and events, aren't they? So yeah, that'd be cool. I'm quite looking forward to that. Good news. The Deviant that I talk about a lot. The Deviant, and I'm not sure if this is the case. This is what I've made out from the way he said to me, but he's got a new guy at work that he's taken on, and he gave the new guy at work my laptop and said, just fucking fix that. And he did. So it's going to cost, it might cost me a small amount of money, but if it's working, it means that I can have my proper machine either doing music, or I can have it doing video footage and rendering, because that takes up just every single ounce of CPU that I've got. And then I can sort of peruse the internet on my lappy, which will be exceptional. It'd be really good to have that back on board. I'm really looking forward to it. My hard drive, my external hard drive that I kept like 3-4 years worth of music on, when I was using my video editing software, it was storing videos on the computer. So by the time I'd been doing it for 14 months, my computer had like 2% memory left, and I couldn't work out what was going on. And then I realised that I deleted the year's worth of videos, and all of a sudden I was at like 40% on my hard drive. Ecstatic. But when I was really struggling for space, I put my entire music drive onto the flash drive, the hard drive, and now it doesn't work. I'm plugging it in and it's not recognising anything. And if I've lost 3 years worth of music, I'm going to be quite disappointed, because I just won't get a lot of it back. It just won't happen. I won't see it again. And if that happens, I'm going to be mortified. So I think it might be worth spending a small amount of money, giving it to someone and just saying, just please rescue off the music that's on there, and then getting one of those, because this thing cost a fortune, and it's got a massive power adapter to make it work and a USB, whereas now, sort of 2-3 years on from when I got it, you can buy a 500 meg one for like 50 quid, and it doesn't work via power either. It just plugs into a USB. I mean, you all know this, but you can get them in pretty colours. It just means it's mine and stuff like that. And it just, what it means is I think I'm going to do is, because I save all of my 580G videos and I save all the cool stuff videos, it means I can put those files on the flash drive and just save myself a massive amount of space. It means that if I ever need to take a project over to the gentleman who sorted me out with the video software and stuff like that, because I want to learn how to do something, I can take an existing project to his gaff, hopefully, and everything will work. So that'd be good. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm just, a couple of people have said they got some ideas about possibly fixing it. So that'd be nice if I can get that running. Snow has been brilliant fun. Last night when I went to hockey, the far end of the car park was just dead, because obviously, because the snow's been out, lots of people haven't been venturing out, and it's Christmas, so people have put off the gym and stuff like that because they're in Christmas mode. So I went up the other end that was still covered in a nice sort of 2-inch thick layer of snow, and just stuck it in second gear and just did a double donut, just went round like that really slowly twice before going to park up in my space. And I loved it. It was just brilliant. I couldn't ask for more, really. It's very puerile and stupid and slightly boy racery, but at the same time made me feel very good about myself in a childish, self-servile kind of way. I think I've left my, oh no, I haven't left my phone at home, it's in my pocket. Hockey, I've made a very inflammatory comment. I sat and said, there was a game that we were supposed to play yesterday, and the game was off because the people that we were supposed to be playing were coming all the way down from mostly places like Guildford and places like that. And of course, because the further up the country you went, the worse the snow was. So we heard the night before that the game was off, so training was back on. And someone sent me a message it was on Facebook saying training tonight, and because I've been benched for the last 3 games, and I did put on there, nah, if I'm just getting benched for games, then maybe it's time to hang out my skates and just coach the kids and just do what I love, and not in a really sanctimonious kind of won't let me on anymore, fuck you, but just a realistic kind of back hurts quite a lot after playing hockey these days, which really takes me all the way up till Tuesday, Wednesday with quite a lot of back pain and stuff like that, because I have ruined it quite a lot in the past. And then the captain sent me a text saying, what's this about you quitting? And I just said to him that I'm getting to be the slowest on the team, and I'm just not playing as well as I used to, and we're going to really work on slowing down and not doing some of the silly moves that I keep making that give the puck up, and just going back to basics 1, 2, 3 hockey. And I'm quite looking forward to that, as long as it's in a nice constructive, you did that and that was wrong, or you gave that away and what you should have done is this, and next time I want you to think about. And I've been playing long enough now that I should be able to think what I'm doing wrong and put it right, and just not be flash and fast anymore, just be nice and dependable at the back and put rocket passes onto people's stick tapes so they can score goals, and that'd be alright. Oh, that'd be fine. I'd enjoy doing that. But it was nice that people didn't, I really didn't mean it as in a kind of very drama queeny, just kind of way. It's not really how I roll, so to speak. But that's the car vlog. That's the car vlog for this week. Probably do another one next week. I'll have plenty of time. I'll probably do vlogging galore over Christmas, but obviously it will be with the family, and I don't really want to get them on the tube, so to speak. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be good fun, won't it? It's all just YouTube, whatever. I did my I did my year in statuses thing on Facebook. It wasn't anywhere near as many as I thought it was going to be. I don't know if it's all of them, but I feel slightly disappointed. I'm going to have to update my status even more, so next year's is even longer. I'm going home for some Sunday dinner. Peace, unity, having fun. Word up, big up, Selector.